Clara, as the president of Heron Foundation, you've changed the rule of the game. I want to ask you, economics of mutuality, how much does it really impact, can it impact the change in leadership and the change of business thinking and corporate governance?
So when I heard about economics of mutuality, when I heard about this philosophical, it wasn't even a shift, the roots of an entire private company, it was such a relief. I thought, this actually works. This idea that we're all in businesses and that those, and I think the foundation has a business model too, of course, and that everybody's business model should be founded on those principles. That was kind of thrilling to me, and I felt like I wasn't alone in this nutty idea.
Well, nutty idea because of the question of metrics. You had to sell this idea because philosophy is not everybody's name of the game, especially when it comes to investment.
No, absolutely not. And what was interesting in the foundation world is that the business model was the kind of, it implied, and for those who don't, if you don't know that, it's typical that a very wealthy individual gives money in a generous way to a private foundation, and that money is conventionally invested based on market principles, and 5% of that per year is spent in small grants to do good things. And at Heron, we said to ourselves, our mission is to help people in communities help themselves out of poverty. Well, that, you know, by Monday morning, yeah. Right? Yeah. So it occurred to us that the mainstream economy, in so many ways, was more important to achieving our mission, or at least just as important, than the small and powerful, but not powerful enough, nonprofit sector, and that we had to have a both-and situation. And I think the economics of mutuality assumes that it will not be either or. It's not, you know, capitalism in its most unfettered and crazy form gets profits over here, and small nonprofits are the cleanup crew over there. It has to be all of us together.
So the approach is different, not I make a business, I make money, and then I help, but I'm trying to help, and yes, I do still make money.
Yes, it's built into the business model. That's what's so compelling about this approach. That it's basically saying good business builds what is essentially philanthropy as a way of life into what you do every day. You don't go home and volunteer, or you might. Yep. But you also are good during the week.
So, wild guess, how long will it take until foundations have grasped your approach and were so bold as you were and will be so bold to change their approach?
It's complicated. We do not want to be a special snowflake. We want to have a lot of company. And interestingly, that's starting to happen. And in recent years, I've been at Heron for 6 years. We've really been in full swing for 3, and we reached 100% of our assets aligned with our mission last year, at the end of last year. More are jumping into the pool, the Ford Foundation is, other big foundations are. They're a lot harder to change. We're relatively a PT boat, they're battleships, but they're going that direction. It's hard not to do the right thing if you're in philanthropy.